Hey everybody, it is Wednesday night and it's time for Super Geeked Up. Woohoo! Oh yeah, woo 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 woo. You're right, we should have, dog pound all the way, Francis. You got it. Anyway, hey everybody, I'm Jeff. This is Super Geeked Up. This is your live geeky pop culture show. We talk zany geeky topics, play fun geek-themed improv games. I'm so glad you're here. A lot of people are already in the chat before we even started, so appreciate all you guys being here. Thank you for watching in post as well. So I'm joined as always by my co-host, Francis Fernandez.
Hi, what's up, dog?
Hey, all right. What's up, dog? That's good.
I'm cool. I'm hip. I know what the kids are saying now.
Yeah. Francis already got the dog theme here because our guest is the creator of the comic book Alpha Dogs, Jon Dexter. Hello, sir.
Guys? I appreciate being on the show. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. Thanks for being here. So, you know what? I'll do that later. I'll share. Sure. I was gonna share his comic book. There's like a image for his comic book, but I'll do that when we talk about it later on.
Okay,
I got a
sure.
little ahead of myself there. I got so excited. But yes, he's gonna tell you more about it later. And the Kickstarter for issue 2 that is currently up online right now. But first, of course, folks, we like to kick off with our super geeky question of the day, which is tied to that comic. Actually, Francis, what is it?
Yes, look, John here may spell dogs appropriately, D-O-G, but I like to say D-A-W-G because that's how I roll. But John's comic, Alpha Dogs, has a pit bull protagonist. You might be wondering, what is your favorite animal character from movies, TV, books, games, the whole gamut of pop culture? We want to know.
I would say if I had to choose, there's not a whole lot of really famous ones nowadays, but I'd probably have to go with who my main character Buck is named after, Buck from Call of the Wild.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what I named him after. I was a big fan of the Jack London story and White Fang too, but Call of the Wild's always been my favorite. After I seen the trailer for the new Call of the Wild with Harrison Ford, I didn't want to ruin my image of the book, so I just stayed away. But
gotcha.
I didn't.
I never saw it either.
This is a CGI dog, right? For the
It didn't seem like it worked too well in the trailers. Not like the Lion King seemed to work pretty darn good.
Yeah. I thought that you don't have any real people in the Lion King, so you don't have anything to kind of get that contrast off of. But that's too bad. Yeah, I don't think anyone saw that movie though.
It died a quick death in the theater. So.
It kind of did, yeah.
I'd have to go with that. Call of the Wild. Like I said,
good answer.
I named my main character after him. So.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, so I see we got some great choices already here in the chat. So yeah, folks, please do tell us who your favorite animal character is.
I love Droopy Dog.
Let's see. First off, yes, actually, listeners put I think John in touch with or suggested John reach out to us. So thanks, listeners.
That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Let's see here. So we have here. I wish I should have thought of this answer because the show I love, the new show Peacemaker. Eagly, the eagle from Peacemaker, is a great choice. Scorpio, Peacemaker's best friend.
Surprisingly, I mean, they did a really good job because you wouldn't tell that the whole time it was a CGI animal. So
yeah. Oh well, it's definitely obviously CGI, but yeah, it looks great. You're right. It looks very realistic.
It
totally
looks great,
realistic. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they could properly train an eagle to hug a person. So yeah, I think
you never know.
You never know. Yeah, you're right. You never know.
He also says Tallyhawk from Silverhawks.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
sure. Tallyhawk. Yeah, that's
back in the 80s.
Kathy has Snagglepuss.
Oh yeah, well we will not exit.
Barbera.
Wait, it's exit, right? Exit stage right or left or left. I don't know. Whatever way he was going.
It's all that matters is they exit the stage at some point. That's what really matters.
Sorry, I just got his voice now in my head. The Tasmanian Devil is too much fun. Scorpio says, absolutely. Oh, here's the Droopy Dog. Yep, like Josh says. Milo and Otis.
Oh, Milo and Otis. That's a dog and a cat, isn't it? I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it okay?
Had a great narrator. I can't recall, but it was a really good narrator.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Which narrator was Orson Welles? That I remember.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Wow, nice.
What animal is a Ricky Tikki Tavi?
It's a mongoose, I believe.
It's a
Oh, wow.
It's the mongoose.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Hello, Carrie. Carrie's fave is the dog's Halle Berry's character commanded in John Wick 3.
Yeah, because they killed.
Oh,
There's
geez.
a lot of killing in that. Well, it's John Wick. So a lot of killing. No.
We got all of them from Homeward Bound.
Mm-hmm.
I should have known this from Martha because it's her actual screen image, right? Morgana from Persona 5. That's who was on the screen, right? Her avatar?
Exactly. A cat.
The cat, right? The cat.
Yeah.
From your guys' favorite video game there. You and her, right?
Yeah.
She also says Alligator Loki, though, from the Loki show.
Oh,
on
sure.
Disney
She
Plus.
loves Loki. Oh, she loves Loki too much.
Rolf. That sounds familiar. Who's Rolf, the dog?
He's a Muppet.
Oh, yeah.
He's the Muppet with the floppy ears.
Right. Scorpio likes the mongoose choice of Ricky Tikki Tavi. All right. Tammy's daughter, Annika, runs in the room and says Lockheed and Battlecat. Oh, those are great choices.
Yeah, I love
Battlecat, of course, from He-Man. Lockheed is the dragon that hangs out with Kitty Pryde in X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
I love that choice. Hello, Alex. Thanks for joining us, man. And she's going to add Uni and Mushu. So Mushu from Mulan. Awesome. I love Mushu. Who's Uni?
I don't know.
No, nobody knows?
I have no idea.
Tammy, tell us. We're blanking. We got a Fievel vote here. Crack me up. There are no cats in America, and the streets are paved with cheese.
My wife sings that song all the time.
Oh, does she?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's great.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Rocket Raccoon. We got Abu, the monkey from Aladdin, right?
Oh, Apu.
Oh, yeah.
Apu, not Abu.
No, Apu. It's Apu. Apu is from The Simpsons.
Oh, all right. Oh, the Dungeons and Dragons 80s cartoon, right? Wait,
okay.
who is Uni though? What kind of animal?
I think it was
A
the
unicorn.
Unicorn?
Yeah.
Is it a
It
unicorn?
was the unicorn.
That makes sense because Uni.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Very clever name.
That was reaching back in the memory banks.
So Lister's Mate says next to Captain Amazing, his dog, which he named after one of my characters from Super Knocked Up, he loves Pete from the Little Rascals. I love any dog that hangs out with cool kids.
Pete the dog. I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know they had a dog. I thought they were just.
Yeah, it was a
rabbits.
little. I think it was a white dog with black around the
Oh,
eye.
with the, yeah.
Yes.
With the, oh, now
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that now. Yeah.
John knows his dogs, man.
I know,
do.
right?
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I remember the
Yeah,
Little
look.
Rascals way long time ago.
Appropriate appropriate protagonist for your comic. I mean, just
Yeah.
makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Scorpio
Yeah,
says
he's inspired
Shiva
by-
from The Walking Dead. I don't watch that.
Man,
I don't.
I
don't know what she
checked
who.
out after season 4.
Okay, I checked out after season 1, so you made it longer than I did.
Yeah.
All right, you find it.
The tiger.
Wow, she was a tiger.
Yeah.
All right, that's a ferocious.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Perry the platypus from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, does
Okay.
that mean the naked mole rat from?
Dude, you stole my answer. God damn it! Yes, I was about to say it. Rufus. Because I actually know his name. Rufus, the naked mole rat from Kim Possible, one of the best animated shows ever. He is my choice. Rufus rocks. Great sidekick. And all right, okay, you got to watch it, man. You got to watch Kim Possible.
I mean, I've seen a few episodes back in the day.
You got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a watch of one of the movies.
Oh, there you go.
Not the animated movies. I mean.
You know that eventually it's going to have to be a fandom episode.
Yes, we should. Muffet the Daggett. Who's that?
Muffet the. Okay, I'm looking.
What's a Daggett? What's a Muffet?
I don't know. Muffet the Daggett.
Yeah,
I mean, first, Battlestar Galactica is the. It's a Daggett is a dog. I don't know. It's probably a dog and a rabbit. Oh no! It's like an alien. It's like an alien creature. It's a robot creature from Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it the? It's not. No, it's not the Battlestar. Oh, Battlestar Galactica. I'm thinking Buck Rogers. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. No, and this is OG, not
the original Battlestar, right? Yeah, that's what I watch. That's the one I prefer, actually.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little furry dog.
So Scorpio does not watch Walking Dead anymore either, but he loves a good tiger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pizza dog for. Oh yes, the dog. It kind of adopts, right? Or they're finding the homeless dog, right? Kind of. Or
You find a dog with a bad
and
eye.
she feeds it pizza, right? Kate Bishop. Yeah.
It's eventually called Lucky in the comic books, but I believe stays the name Pizza Dog during the actual show.
Lucky's a better name than Pizza Dog.
Yeah.
Muffet was played by a monkey in a robot suit, Greg informs us.
Really?
All right. Hello, JC Mastro, former guest and actually one of our fellow authors on our Dragons book, which we'll talk about later. What's up, guys and Goopers? That's right, Super Goopers. That's our fans here. Good memory, John.
Oh, the gang keeps growing today. Nice.
Yes. Greg is appreciating your muted sneeze since he also does podcasts.
Yeah, I have to mute the sneeze.
I was impressed.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard anybody though like compliment a mute sneeze.
Greg knows, Yeah, Greg knows.
Yes. All right, folks. So those are there you go. Those are some of our favorite animal characters. Thank you. You can keep putting your choices in, of course, in the chat. We always love hearing them. But those are a lot of great.
What's your favorite animal in movies, books, TVs, and in pop culture? Come on now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, if you just joined us, that's what we're talking about. You're right. I'm sure he has plenty.
Oh, plenty.
Any other ones you want to mention, John? Though, besides what you've already said.
Deputy Dog.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
Were we talking about recently Karate Cat? Right? Didn't we bring him up or something? No.
I would remember Karate Cat.
I thought this was on our show. No, wasn't that an animated thing? Right? Am I making things up?
Samurai Pizza Cats was a thing, but
no. Yes, I know you talk about them, which I never got into. Though.
Kung Fu Fooey.
Kung Fu Fooey. Kung Fu Fooey. I enjoyed.
That was great.
Am I making this up? Is that a real thing? Search it, please.
Karate Cat is not a thing.
God damn it! All right, fine. I'm going to create it. I'm going to create Karate Cat.
It's because
that should be a thing. Why wouldn't a cat do karate?
If you struggle with grammar, punctuation, or spelling, Karate Cats are here apparently. So
what? No. I don't. Even though I teach that, I don't want to fucking have a cat about doing grammar. I wanted to do actually karate.
And but they also do improve your math skills with the karate.
No. Listen, I'm a tutor. I already do that. That's ridiculous. Karate Cats should be teaching karate, not math and grammar.
You can just dress up as a karate cat while you are tutoring.
I should.
People
should do that.
Oh, Mighty Mouse. That's a great one. And
yes. Here I come to save the day. That's what he always said.
Anyone with a theme song, I'm a fan of.
Shazam! Hello, Michael. Thanks for joining our latest Patreon supporter. Shazam! Captain Marvel's Marvel bunny. Captain Marvel has a bunny. Shazam! Captain Marvel
has a bunny. Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Wow, there's a bunny that has the powers of Marvel.
Hoppy the Marvel bunny. Hoppy the Marvel bunny is the Shazam.
Maybe we'll make it in one of the Shazam movies.
We can only hope. Yeah, if Hoppy the Marvel bunny was a rabbit with the powers of Shazam. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, what was that, John?
Oh, I see they're doing a DC dog pets movie.
League of Super Pets. We're going to talk about in the After Hour show. Yeah, League of Super Pets.
Yeah.
It's right up. You got all the pets there.
I know.
Well, actually, all I know is that there are cryptos in it.
Yeah. And Batman
apparently in the trailer.
Batman, yes, is being played by someone.
I think Kevin Hart is doing the voice of. Or no, I'm sorry.
Kevin Hart. Keanu Reeves is Batman. That's what I thought was awesome.
I think Batman.
I think The Rock is playing Crypto, I believe. Dwayne Johnson, and Kevin Hart's playing some other animal.
He's playing Batman's dog.
Wait, since when does Batman have a dog?
I don't know.
Why isn't Supergirl's cat in it? Maybe she is. I don't know. Is Supergirl's cat in this movie? Get Karate Cat in this movie. Damn it.
I think Kevin Hart and Rock are kind of contractually obligated to be in movies together. So.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, they're great together.
Yeah,
I like both guys. The Affleck duck is pretty rad, Greg says, but cooler when Gilbert Gottfried was doing the voice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew. This actually sounds. I actually think this is real, and it's amazing. It has to be if it's not, because the name is great. Michael, tell us more about Captain Carrot and the Amazing Zoo Crew. I want to hear all about it. I hope it's really a carrot, which is not really an animal, but it's okay because he has a zoo crew, so it's okay. So there must be animals.
He fought with Superman. Apparently, he teamed up with Superman at some point. Captain Carrot and the Amazing.
Does he look like? Is he a carrot?
He is. No, he's a rabbit, buffed out rabbit, like a super buffed out rabbit.
What are shirt tails? That sounds familiar.
I looked it up. Shirt tails does exist. It is.
Yeah, it was from the 80s. It was a cartoon.
Yep.
Was it about animals, John?
Yes, it was. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. I can't recall what animal it was.
I'm going to take it. They wore shirts though.
They did. They did. It was a raccoon, a panda, a tiger, a monkey, and possum. It looks like, and they all wore T-shirts apparently, and were featured on Hallmark greeting cards. It was in an animated series from 82 to 85 by Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, I love Hanna-Barbera. Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with me? How can I not have said Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo is my favorite.
I'm a little surprised. Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
I can't believe I wasn't thinking about that. I talk about Scooby-Doo all the time. I love Scooby-Doo.
Sure.
And Snoopy. I got to throw Snoopy in there too.
And Snoopy.
Yeah.
Which?
Which?
No, which? I was gonna. I had something, but I can't remember the name of the event that they have at actual Knott's Berry Farm that is just dedicated to all things. I mean, it is already all dedicated to all things Snoopy, but there's like a specific event.
Peanuts event.
Yeah, there's a specific Peanuts event, and I can't remember what it was. That's why.
If you don't know, folks, Knott's Berry. He's talking about an amusement park out in Southern California, Knott's Berry Farms. It's Peanuts is one of the big themes there. It's first off, it's one of the best amusement parks I've ever been to. But also, they have a host store devoted to Peanuts. It's actually just outside the theme park. You don't even have to go to the theme park. One of the best stores I've ever been to because it's all Peanuts merchandise, and it's a huge store. Yeah, I bought a lot of stuff there.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. So Banucula makes me think of Count Duckula.
But Banicula,
who's
the
Banicula?
Dracula bunny. Yeah.
Oh, Dracula bunny, very good.
Yeah,
or Duck Dodgers, of course. We've got Danger Mouse and Penfold. Danger Mouse was great. That was a great cartoon. Oh, I can't believe you haven't said your favorite, Francis. Because we haven't. I don't think we got your answer. That's why. Go ahead.
What did I say was my favorite?
I don't know. I don't think you even said your answer yet. Have you?
I haven't.
No, but I know your favorite cartoon of all time, who's also an animal.
Well, Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. He's a duck.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not a pet though.
Oh, well, I didn't say this has to be a pet. It says animal character.
Oh, that's true. Oh, okay.
Okay. Did you have another answer then?
I did, and I forgot what it was actually.
Okay,
jeez, yeah, I forgot what it was. Yeah, because I had it originally. I'm like, I'm gonna say this, and then we got onto these other animals. Like, these are so much better. these other animals are so much greater than the animal I was thinking of.
We got. Hang on. We got.
Oh, Suchi. Yeah.
Who was Suchi?
I don't. I think that was the monkey from Captain Planet.
Oh, all right.
I'm pretty sure it's the little capacious.
Muttley, good old from Hanna-Barbera. That's a great impersonation.
Thank you.
Wait, who is it? Is it Dirk? Somebody he was with? Who was he with? Who was the villain guy? You know that Muttley was always Dirk Dastardly, was that it?
Oh, Dastardly, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Dick Dastardly.
Dick Dastardly. Okay, not Dirk. Sorry, Dick Dastardly, and Muttley. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all he did. He just did that laugh all the time.
Yeah, it was a cool laugh though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so as Greg knows, because Greg was on with his crew a couple weeks ago, he says Jeff doesn't mean Monterey Jack impersonation. Crockett, Tourana, I do.
Oh man,
Monterey Jack. That's a great answer though to this question as well. From Rescue Rangers. Roach from The Witcher, the Witcher's horse.
The horse. Yeah.
Even though what actually happens is every horse he names Roach.
Oh, I remember my answer. It was Spot the Cat.
Oh, Data's from Star Trek Next Generation.
Who else has a poem? Yeah, who else has a poem dedicated to them other than Spot the Cat?
Martha loves Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I can't believe nobody said Moose and Squirrel yet.
Oh yes, Moose and Squirrel.
That was the best.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched that as a kid, absolutely. Hey Tammy, we did get the Rescue Rangers because we got Monterey Jack. He's part of the Rescue Rangers.
That's true. We did get we got Monterey Jack in there.
Martha says you love Teddy from Persona 4. Is that an animal?
No, that's not. Yeah, well, no, it's a mascot. It's like a guy in a suit, but that's a bear.
That's kind of close.
Yeah.
The Get Along Gang, listeners may says, does anybody remember them? A group of animal friends?
Get Along Gang. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, everyone's special in their own way. Yeah.
I don't think I watched it, but I've heard of it.
I've heard
Yeah,
it.
I remember the Get Along Gang. Yeah, that was
Joanna the Goanna from Rescuers Down Under?
that I don't remember.
Yeah,
Or is it like Joanna the Goner? No, Goanna? I don't know.
It could be Goanna because it's a iguana. It is
It's
an iguana.
All right.
Joanna the Goanna. Yeah,
I get it now.
Iguana, yeah.
Okay, Earthsea, Michael tells us, and Roger Rabbit were first discovered when Superman of Earth 1 accidentally pierced an energy barrier created by a strange glowing meteor that teleported him to the Earthsea dimension. Oh, like cartoon, Earth cartoon base, I guess that means.
I guess so.
Oh my God, how do they come up with this stuff?
I don't know.
Beverly Hills Teens, are there animals in that, Lizzie? Oh, Lizzie, I know you're Sonic. Sonic is your favorite animal character, right? Like you're squeezing him right there in your
I think we've now gone into 80s cartoons.
All right, so I guess that means we should go to our game.
those are the best
Go to our
cartoons.
first game.
Well, I agree. 80s cartoons are the best. Hell yeah, John. All right, folks, we're going to play our first geeky game. Thank you for all those answers, though. They're great. Super Loveline is the game. This is actually only the second time we're doing it. So what we're going to do is, first, we need suggestions from you guys of fictional characters to be giving out dating advice. It doesn't need to be characters that are good at it. Actually, it's probably great if they're characters that are bad at it. But give us any kind of fictional characters from any universe. We're each going to play one of those, and then you guys are going to pose dating questions. Like, if you remember the old Loveline show from the, I want to say 90s, I guess, right? Dr. Drew.
80s and 90s, yeah. I'm pretty
Dr.
sure
Drew,
it's
and I don't think it was in the 80s. I think
No,
it
you
was
think so?
90s. Anyway, Dr. Drew and what Adam Carolla, right?
Adam Carolla. Yep.
Where people would, pose questions, romance type questions.
Loveline
Maybe
was 83 to 2018.
no, stop it.
1983 2018.
Well,
no. Let's see. Yeah,
They
it says
had
here, Loveline, yeah.
They were on air before they went to MTV, so
Mm.
that doesn't.
Oh, was that like maybe it was a radio show first or something,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay, that makes much more sense.
Yeah.
Because I was like, they were not on MTV all that time.
I don't know.
Wait,
if
it really kept
MTV
going to
was
and
83.
some version of the 2018, huh? That's amazing. All right, so I totally want to be Booster Gold. All right, thanks, Kathy. I'm Booster Gold.
Oh, geez. Wow.
We got some Killer Croc. Let us know if you like any of these. By the way, I actually just watched the new Scream movie on Paramount Plus last night. So Scorpio, that's a good. Ghostface is a good. I kind of want to be Ghostface too now. Maybe I'm going to change my answer. Can you do a Ghostface voice, Francis? Without a modulator?
That's what he sound like. I don't remember what he sounds like.
Hello, Sydney. It's hard without the modulator.
Kind of like this. Hello, Sydney.
Sort of.
I don't have a
Sort of. It's hard without the mod.
Yeah,
voice
you have to
modulator.
have the little crackly noise that comes with it. Captain Kirk and Captain.
Okay, we got Captain Kirk, Captain Picard. We got Howard the Duck, Scrooge McDuck,
Greg.
Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
Greg.
I think I know who Francis is going to be.
Greg.
Han Solo, Dr. Doom. All right, John, any of these characters speaking to you? Do you want to play any of these guys I just mentioned?
As
Or you
for
see-
Loveline.
Yeah, you give love as
Just as you're going to be giving the advice as that character.
Yeah.
Well, guess that'd be Han Solo, and because he doesn't really say much of anything besides "I know" and sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Harrison Ford and Han Solo both were men of few words. So
All right, cool. You're Han Solo then.
Han Solo. Oh, Data. Data would have been good. Data would have been real
So
good.
wait, are you being Mr. Freeze or somebody else?
Oh,
Francis?
Arnold is Arnold Mr. Freeze.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. All right, very good.
I have to think of cold. I gotta think of cold puns. Oh man.
Cold puns.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
was
Shit.
You gotta do Ghostface. The Ghostface.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I see. I don't. Sorry, I'm sorry, Kathy. I love Booster Gold. Don't worry, Kathy. We'll work that into something else. But I'm gonna. Sorry, just because I watched it, I'm gonna be Ghostface, or maybe I'll try to work on a little Booster Gold too. Booster Gold as Ghostface. All right,
No.
All right, here we go. So we got Han Solo, just John's Han Solo. Francis is Mr. Freeze, Arnold version. I'm Ghostface from Scream franchise. Give us now. We need some questions, folks. Send us in the chat your dating or romance or love questions that you want this amazing panel of experts to answer.
So Dr. Drew, what do you think about this?
That's your Adam Carolla.
Yeah.
That's
a weird nasally voice.
He does, yes.
He has a very weird nasally voice.
Well, Adam.
Jeff, you look a little bit like Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew.
Well, Adam, I think you should stop masturbating so many times a day. And
how was your? The answer was always the same for every caller. What was your relationship with your father? All the time.
That's not what it was not. Not at least not when I watched it. Was it? All right, thank you for understanding, Kathy. I love your suggestion though. Oh, sorry, I'm clicking the wrong things all the time. Okay. This is funny. John and I were kind of talking about this actually off show. Not exactly this, but how do you woo a lady? I like that he used woo. We weren't using woo. We should have. All right, here's the question. How do you woo a lady? Oh, I got to get the ghost voice.
All right. Yeah. So I guess the caller has to come in. So, hey guys, how do you woo a lady? Well, first you have to break the ice.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's my first advice for you. Is that, and don't forget, if it gets cold, you don't have to worry, because at some point you two will warm up to each other.
Hello, caller. This is an excellent question. First, you call them on the phone and ask them your favorite scary movie. And then you stare at them outside their window like you're a stalker and sneak into their house. They really like that a lot. That works really well for me. What do you think, Han?
I can't hold a candle to you guys. I guess you take them to your show you your spaceship and take them around the galaxy for a few laps and see what happens. Play some alien band music and to get her in the mood. And I hear you like going to Lightspeed with them. yeah. They get a little disappointed though.
Well, no, you won't be solo for much longer.
You should show them your Wookiee.
Oh, God.
All right, what's the next question? Or who's our next caller? Wait, I'll do the next caller. I guess I'll be the caller. We're doing callers too, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Hi, Loveline. Oh man, just me and my beau. Oh man, things are kind of not very fiery lately. How do you rekindle the romance?
Are we still going the same order? Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, that's fine. Well, first off, you got to chill. Don't get all riled up because it doesn't help. So you need to chill first, and then you get a nice a bouquet of flowers. I like water. No, wait. There's no ice related flowers because they don't survive. So don't worry about it. You gotta. you make sure that you do everything and be. You try to be cool, man. Be cool, and don't overthink it, and also make sure you stay away from the maid. That's the first thing you need to remember. Stay away from the maid.
Han, what do you think?
Oh, man. Well, if she didn't watch the first time, I guess I just let her go and move on to another princess.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Han's a player.
I'm Han Solo.
Yeah,
I like your style. Well, first off, hello, Chaz. So glad you're here. All right. Anyway, how do you rekindle the romance? I don't know what the fuck accent I'm doing. What this voice?
It's pretty close. It's pretty good.
All right, I'm trying to do Ghostface. Anyway,
It's pretty good.
that's easy. Tammy, how you rekindle the romance? Set her house on fire and burn it down.
You're too hot.
That'll really get it fired up. All right, next question.
So hi. Oh god, I don't want to do that one.
Wait, which one is it now?
The ingrown hair or an STD.
All right, then.
Yeah.
We'll pick a different one.
Yeah. So panel, how can I get a girl like an Orion slave girl or She-Hulk?
Yeah, by the way, Tammy's right. Like, at least mine did. But like, all of our kind of sounds like when Han in New Hope, he pretends to be the, part of the Imperials.
Mm-hmm.
You know what talk
yeah,
Star Wars? Like, hello there. Hi, everything's fine here. Don't worry.
How are you?
That is kind of like what I sounded like. All right, I'm sorry. Let's start with, Han, you can go first this time. So basically, how do you get a green lady, like a Orion slave girl, She-Hulk?
Yeah, what do you do?
Oh God. How do you get them? I guess you just probably have to introduce them to some other creatures in the galaxy and say, look how much better looking you are than them, and take them out to get some stardust and some death sticks and get them get them a little groggy and take them back.
Oh God! This is getting dark. I like it.
I like it. That's the way to do it.
I see you're wearing green too. I think they'll like that.
I think so too.
Green ladies, right? That's the question.
How do you get the green ladies?
Well, first, I'd turn your pool all green with green dye. And then I'd throw the person in there, and that would turn them green as I drown them. Ha ha!
Oh, that's killer. I like it. Well, if you're going to get the green lady, first you have to make a plan to take over Gotham. And then you find someone who really likes plants, like a poison ivy. And then you team up with her like I did. And then you use her to not only team up to take over Gotham, but then you get another green guy, Bane. It's so cool. He's so hot. He's so big and muscular like I am. I love it.
Wait, what? He's green?
Venom. Yeah, because of the Venom. They made him green in the movie.
All right. I only watch scary movies. That was scary how bad it was, I guess.
It's all Schumacher's fault. It was his fault. He chose to do that. I don't know why.
All right. Here's the next question.
All right.
Yo, dudes. Yo, like, how do I get my crush to be like my friend in bed? Like fuck buddies. Fuck friends. What is it? What do you call it?
Friend with benefits.
Friends with benefits. That's it.
I like the gamut that you went through to get to that, but yes.
Listen. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. I got to get back into the voice. Hello, Sydney. All right.
I mean, that's how it works, right? There's the phrase.
This is perfect. Well, first, you pretend to be their best friend, and you tell them everyone else is really the killer, but really you're the killer. Haha, they don't know that. And you kill everyone else, so you're the only one left. So they have no one to fuck except you. And once they fuck you, then they're not a virgin anymore, and and then you can kill them. That's great.
Is that a prerequisite?
Hey, haven't you watched any of these movies? That's the rule.
Oh, okay.
You're too busy watching your own terrible movies?
The great.
Hey, let's talk about a good movie, Star Wars. What do you think, Han?
Oh, well, I guess I'd take her back to my spaceship and pull out my lightsaber and Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it springs to action.
Yeah.
You need some Viagra? Is that what you're saying?
We have to.
Well,
Just ask her to wear the slave girl outfit.
There you go.
look, I understand. I'm always cold. It's really sad because it's always chilly, and it's hard to have that kind of, I can't touch anyone. It makes me sad. So I can have a friend with benefits because nobody but a maniacal killer who wants to take over the world with plants wants to be my friend. It's really sad.
I'm a maniacal killer. I'll be your friend too.
Yes. Oh, will you be my friend with benefits?
Sure.
There you go. You told you find someone who wants to kill
That means I can kill you later then.
That's the way to go. You got to find. No, hey, Batman does. I mean, you're not Bat. Well, you know what I mean. No killing in my movie.
Maybe I am Batman. How do you know who was under this costume? This ghost face. All right, one last question. And hey, my good buddy Sam's here. So there you go, Francis. You can wait. Is it your turn or my turn? Your turn.
I'll see ya. All right. Hi. I want to go on a date, but I need some help. So what's the perfect first date idea?
I think Han's as good at this one.
Han, what? Han, what do you do? What's the best first date?
I'd probably take her. Well, I'd say take her to this nice restaurant in Aldran, but that's no good. So
no,
take her to Jabba's palace and show her some of the gross guys around, and then I look a lot better.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta look good when you go on your first date.
Hello, Sam. The perfect first date, obviously, is outside of watching a scary movie. I mean, that has to be on. You take him or her or them to a house where a bunch of teenagers are partying, but you got to make sure it's not any old house. Make sure it's the house where 20 years ago these two teen serial killers killed everyone, because that's obviously the house you want to go back to and take your first date to, and tell her all these grisly information, and then hopefully it'll be all reenacted again.
Look, apparently Ghostface has issues, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
I agree with Carla Gregg, who says ice cream, then freeze them, because they'll be perfect forever. That's right. Anything with ice, I'm a big fan of. But Wait, you want to freeze your date? Yeah, take them to the gym, pump them up, then freeze them. Why not?
Nothing feels like the pump, right? Or whatever.
I'm tired of pumping myself. I'm glad that other people can pump me up. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess thanks everyone for watching. I gotta go watch a scary movie. I gotta go call some people.
Andrew, how true.
All right. There you go, folks. That was Super Loveline. This has been a great installment of this game. Thanks, Scorpio. Appreciate it. Hey, there were some other things going on during that. Oh, hello, by the way, Ariella came in the middle of that. Thanks, Ariel, for watching.
That's what we were saying. Yeah.
If you came in the middle of that, folks, I know because people do that and they're like, what the fuck's going on? I was Ghostface from Scream. Francis was Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger version, and John was Han Solo. By the way, Tammy says, Han Solo, it's not the girl, it's your ship and your Wookiee that count.
Yeah.
So true.
Greg was saying about the She-Hulk and you just get them.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. How else are you going to do it, right?
Gamora is also a green lady, Michael. You're right.
Oh, that would have been a good one. Yeah.
Let's.
Sorry, Jalou. Sorry. Yeah, we skipped your question.
Well, we couldn't get all the questions in. Sorry, we skipped other people.
Yeah, we skipped a few of them. Yeah.
But we appreciate all your questions. Oh boy. Well, because Julie, you're just asking about the size of someone's dick. I feel like what you're doing here. Listen,
but that is
like we would ever talk about that on this show.
Oh yeah. That is a very Loveline question, though. A very Loveline question.
Sounds like an interesting gal.
Yeah. Well, that's what it sounds like an Adam question, right? It's like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, Drew. I'm with the Ghostface still. Whip out your big Johnson. Show the audience. The Last House on the Left, Kaz says. There you go. That's a horror movie, right?
It is. Last House on the Left is a horror movie with, I think, Jennifer Lawrence. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, shit, really? Oh, Greg, by the way, says, John, 1,000 points for Death Stick mentioned.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
I was trying my best. I'm not very good at improv.
You got the most. Hey, no, you got the most points. We didn't get 1,000 points.
Yeah, I was 5,000 points. Oh, come on now.
JC says, "Damn funny, guys." Hey, thanks, John. Thanks, appreciate it, man. Oh, yes, well, that's right. Sometimes we just like to use answers instead of questions. All right, thanks for all those suggestions, folks. We appreciate it. We got more geeky stuff coming up later in the show. We're going to talk fighting games. We're going to do Super Chat game as well. But now it is time to talk to John about his awesome comic book, Alpha Dogs. So tell people, what is Alpha Dogs?
Alpha Dogs is a comic book that's on Kickstarter right now. It's after a few hours ago, it was 95% funded. So we just got a little ways left to go to get the full funding. We still got 22 days left to go too, so it's pretty exciting. I did the issue 1 back about a year ago now, and I'm on a much better pace than I was last time, which it got funded too, but not till the last week. So I'm pretty happy that we've got so much funding already. But yeah, it's about a dog who's a pit bull. Who's been on the run with his owner for his whole life because he has these powers. He was born with them, but we don't know how exactly he got them. And as the story goes along, we slowly unravel it. But they have settled down out in the country in South Carolina because this group of mercenaries named BlackRock is trying to kidnap the dogs. There's Buck, and there's an older dog named Cyrus, both another pit bull with the same ability to heal from most any wound. They're both smart enough to understand humans, what they say, and they have a heightened strength as well. After many years of hiding, their owner Ina, who's been protecting the dogs her whole life and who has lived a pretty secluded life as well, ends up falling in love with a fellow bioengineer named Salem, and she takes him to meet the dogs, which is something she's never done because she's so smitten with them. And she reveals the dog's powers, which obviously makes the dogs very upset, especially Buck, who looks on his owner Ina as, perfect and this loving person as any dog would with his owner.
Sure.
Little do they know that Salem actually knows of the dog's abilities and has developed this serum that can duplicate the powers. Well, not quite duplicate, but give the dogs their own powers. And as you can see in that picture, he's able to make his own dog, a Presta Canero, which is already a scary dog as it is, hulking, huge dog. And that's how we enter into issue 2 is the display of his dog's awesome abilities. So it's been really well received. If you look on the Kickstarter, you can see some of the reviews from other comic book reviewers and people that have been on their shows who've read the comic. But it's kind of had a groundswell, and it's picking up steam for issue 2. So I'm pretty proud of it.
That's awesome.
Awesome, yeah. It's super awesome.
Yeah, it's a very original story.
Yeah, I love it. And yeah, folks, it just checked. It's only $114 away from being fully funded. So there you go, folks. You can help put it over the top right now.
Oh, yeah. It's got an awesome trailer too. If you go to the Kickstarter, just search Alpha Dogs 2, issue 2 on Kickstarter, and you can find it. But there's a really cool trailer. Trailers are really good. You can actually see the first one too that gives you introduction to the dogs. While the campaign is over, you can still find it on there, I'm sure.
And how many issues?
This is actually your
That's
dog,
inspiration. Right? That's my own dog.
Aww,
not as quite a scary dynamic as the dog from the comic, but
I liked how it looks like the one in the thing was based off of him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could definitely see the similarities, obviously, between
Yes, yeah.
Sure.
They're both. awesome dogs.
So and I like that, like you said right here, actually, like that the pain felt by dogs when their owner or parent abandons them, and about cautionary tale of abandonment. You say like that was really cool that you're doing that.
Yeah, it kind of plays along with the same theme of parents with their children, of course, and how a parent will get this new boyfriend or and kind of push their own kids aside for this new person that's come into their lives, and kind of the the ramifications of that. Not as much as this one where it creates a domino effect of disaster for our main character Buck and his owner Ina.
Julie says, "How did you come up with the idea?"
Well, actually, it's funny. A friend of mine, I'd written screenplays, and I had written a comic book before called Steelhawk, and he had called me up and said he had just watched the Westminster Dog Show, and he had a great idea for a comic book for me. He said I should write a comic book about dogs with superpowers. And I thought, man, that is the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. But the idea kind of slowly percolated and just kind of grew legs and became this. And I'd always been a fan of shows like Lost, Game of Thrones, where you have this mystery threaded throughout the series. You got your A storyline, your B storyline. So like Game of Thrones, you had the Walkers, and then you had the fight for the throne. Where with this, you have the mystery of how the dogs got their powers, and as you slowly unravel the series, you find out. And then the B storyline is Ina's ex-boyfriend Salem trying to create his own dogs with abilities.
Okay.
Greg says, first off, so rare to get original content these days. I agree.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you're not going to find 5 comics like it. It's very original, very different. It's taken a little long to kind of get things going on Kickstarter and getting it out there for people to know, because most people they're so used to that superhero story with a guy with a cape and a mask. This is definitely not that. This is more in lines of like a Y the Last Man or.
I love Y the Last Man.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
well, the comic, I should say.
It is great.
I haven't watched the show.
Yeah, kind of like that, where it doesn't have a lot of big action scenes. I mean, there is action scenes. It's more of an adventure story with a pretty cool mystery going threaded throughout the series.
Nice. All right, listeners, mate. I like something you said. I think was very touching there. But Julie says, "What about beta dogs? Is that gonna be like a spinoff?"
Yeah.
Well, if the series gets big, there is actually a spinoff. It's I've always been a fan of mystery, like the Raymond Chandler. I don't know if you're familiar with that, or the Maltese Falcon, and so there's a spinoff series with actually a Yorkie. If the comic can get popular enough.
Oh, nice. Greg says, "If I'm a cat person, can I still enjoy it?"
Yes, you can. It is for anybody that loves pets, dogs, cats, iguanas.
Okay, can I somehow get Karate Cat into this comic book?
We'll see what we can do. I will try to write it in.
So yeah, no, I don't know if you answered this, but yeah, how many like issues do you plan on going?
Unfortunately, I envision about 50 issues. I don't know.
50? Wow, that's awesome.
I don't know how I'm going to do it, but the first storyline is about 9 issues right now.
Okay.
So, and then, like I said, every issue will be have its own theme and kind of flashback to try to figure out how the dogs gain their abilities.
Ooh. Will there be like an Avengers, like all the different dogs coming together?
Alpha dogs, assemble!
Well, there are, as the story goes along, there are other dogs that gain abilities, and they go on their mission to try to stop Salem's plot, Ina's ex-boyfriend's plot to get revenge on people that wronged him and his family. And we don't know what that is until about issue 6. I've got 6 issues written out right now. So,
oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Okay.
That's really awesome. Oh wait, so Greg maybe wants you in the DC universe? Maybe they should be in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little. It's not really that much of a humorous tone. It's like the Pirates. It's definitely a lot more darker, serious. Especially with issue 1. If you read it, you kind of get a feel for it.
DC, DC.
Yeah. So Greg also is getting behind my Karate Cat idea. So thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Should be in Kung Pao, it says. Oh, I see. The dog cinematic universe is making by DCU.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's clever, Greg. I like it. That's very clever. So, Julie, so you create and do the story, right? But you have some other people doing the art.
Yeah, I hired Stone Tower Studio to do the art, lettering. They actually did the trailer video. Like I said, if you go check out the trailer, is very professional, very awesome. You can actually see it on the Kickstarters for issue 1 and 2. Both of them are really awesome, and they did those as well. They're out of Argentina. I just basically did a cold call on Facebook saying, "Hey, I'm looking for artists," and
nice.
Their stuff blew me away. So I went with them, and I've been very happy. And if you look, like I said, if you look at Kickstarter, you see, issue 1's behind me. The art is top notch, and the comic is nice, glossy pages. I paid some money for them, but I wanted, if you're going to do it right. So
exactly,
yeah. There's some. You should see the covers.
Yeah, sweet.
Really nice, glossy, and it's got a lot of cool content. Here's the last page. Things to come. I like that.
To be continued.
Oh, nice.
I love that with I don't know if you remember back in the 90s X-Men issue 1 when they did it with Claremont and Jim Lee, and that last page where they had things to come and they had the villains, and I was inspired by that.
Sweet.
Awesome.
See,
that was
your comics.
Yeah.
Your comic book. See, that's See, That's
yeah.
The quality of when someone does a comic book, it's like, okay, ready for it.
Yeah, well, that's what got me into comics was X-Men from the 90s, the cartoon show, and when I watched that, I was obsessed. Totally obsessed with X-Men. Went back and read all the Chris Claremont runs.
Love X-Men in the 90s particularly,
yeah. The late 90s is when it kind of went but
well.
Are you excited for the do you know that they're doing the X-Men animated series from the 90s? They're doing continuing
I think it's the same writers. I don't know. We'll see. Disney's they've had their ups and downs when it comes to the Star Wars legacy, and we'll see what happens. I heard they're picking right back up, which is kind of weird. I assume they should just do a kind of
now, right? Like
or a soft reboot, something like that.
Yeah.
But because if I don't know if a lot of people watched the last episode, Xavier basically dies in the last episode of the X-Men cartoon.
I don't remember.
Oh, does he?
I don't.
His body dies. His mind somehow transfers, and he's with. It's really odd, but he basically dies, and Magneto leads the X-Men.
Maybe they'll pick it up with that because that's supposed to continue. Yeah, that could be interesting.
Yeah, I mean that sort of happened in the 80s too, when Xavier went with Ilandra, but he didn't die.
Oh, right.
So he basically and Magneto led the X-Men. That's what Storm had her Mohawk was. Pretty cool run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. But Greg says the art looks amazing.
Yeah, they are awesome. I mean, he's an awesome. Fernando Melick is the artist, and he's amazing. They have amazing colorists too. So yeah, I think in issue 2, there's 2. He did both the regular variant and the variant cover.
Oh, that's awesome! You got a variant. That's sweet.
Yeah. The variants. Crazy. Most people have said, man, they like the variant better. Both of them are pretty awesome. If you but both of them are on Kickstarter. You can look at.
Nice.
And you can get a cool tumbler.
Yeah, show them actually. Could you show us this on the pre-show?
My wife made it.
Those are sweet.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And it's the cute dog.
Yes, it's the puppy buck.
Yeah. All right. So Kaz, if you want a boat, you know what book to look for. You look for, which we'll show you later. So don't worry. I don't know, but maybe there is a dog in a boat in the comic. Who knows?
At some
That must be
point,
an inside joke. I don't know.
Sorry, he's making an inside joke, which, by the way, he's never gotten sick of after I don't know how many weeks now of doing it every single week. Greg says he has a manga where there's a dog as the main character, but I can't remember the name. Well, fortunately, Greg, there's very few manga out there, so I think we should have no problem narrowing it down. Sorry, Greg. I'm sorry. Just a little bit of fun there.
especially with the dog, right? Yeah, come on. Now.
I mean, I guess that's true. There's not. Well, I guess not as a dog as the main character. You're probably correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, if Lishman says I had that Tumblr, I take it triking. Oh, he has like an adult tricycle. I think
right.
Well, I like
Yeah.
those. Those are sweet.
Yeah.
I always wanted one. They're safer than a motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, folks, as you see on the screen right now, at Real Alpha Dogs is the Twitter where you can find John. You can go to here and Instagram, alpha_dogs_comic, right? Find him on Instagram. If you just search Alpha Dogs on Kickstarter or just type in Alpha Dogs Kickstarter on Google, that's what I did. It comes as the first thing right up there. I actually think the issue 1 may come up first, but right underneath it is issue 2 Kickstarter, folks. So just
and if you missed issue 1, you can buy it on the Kickstarter for issue 2 too. There's a tier for that.
yes, I saw that. So you can get both of them in the same Kickstarter.
Yeah, I've had all good. I haven't had any complaints yet. Knock on wood. Everybody seemed to really enjoy the comic series, and on the Kickstarter you can read some of the reviews from people. So check it out.
And I think did the Kickstarter say you're hoping to get it out, but to people in May? Is that correct? Or
Yeah, the art is right now. The artwork is 3/4 of the way done. So with any luck, I'll be really close to having it done. As far as the art by the end of the Kickstarter, the whole comic sketched, and last time I looked, he was on about page 18 of the artwork. So he's trucking along at a pretty good clip. So I'm hoping I can get it out by the end of May. But a lot of it's going to depend on paper. The issues with paper. Hopefully that gets taken care of because there has been some delays due to paper shortage. So hopefully it's cleared out by now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's actually awesome, folks. Because normally a lot of Kickstarters you got to wait like freaking a year a lot of times for things. But like
I've been waiting for my comic since August for one of the Kickstarters.
So this one you'll have to wait for like 2 months pretty much. So.
Yeah. With any luck, it should be like 2 months.
So that's a great deal, folks. And listen, it's going to definitely get funded because it's 95% there already. So
Right.
Yeah, and if I can get to 35, that's the first stretch goal that gets unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's a limited print that you can only get on Kickstarter.
Sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you can see it on the Kickstarter page, the first one. So
Yeah, Kickstarter is in maintenance right now, so just be aware. It is.
Shit! I saw that on their thing, but I didn't realize it was this time.
Right. That's right. I remember.
God damn it, Kickstarter! Don't you know when we do our show? What are you doing?
That sucks.
I didn't see that until now. I'm like, I went to it. I'm like, why can't I find it? Oh, it's under maintenance.
Oh, that's weird. So I brought it up before it went into maintenance, so I can still look at the screen.
It just happened at 8. It just happened 2 minutes ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
But it's okay for 60 minutes. All right. So in 1 hour, it'll be back up, folks.
Yes.
So don't worry. You know what? Just keep watching our show, and when we're done, then you go over there and do it.
Yeah. Or you can go to my Twitter and you can watch the trailer there if you want to see it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
It's pinned to the top. The trailer for.
Oh, okay. Great.
It's a really awesome trailer. You got to check it out. I'm really.
Greg, I guess, by the way, the manga is called Ginga or Jinja Nagaraboshi Jin. Is that how you say it, you think?
Sure.
You've been to Japan, Francis. So.
I have, but I mean, I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I still haven't learned how to enunciate properly in Japanese, because they put the emphasis on certain words,
certain syllables.
Yeah, they're so different.
JC says Brandon Sanderson broke Kickstarter.
He did.
Mark's mentioned this. He just had some huge book or something?
Like the first day, it was 15 million. But now, granted, I'm sure he's gonna get many millions. But I guess that people were trolling and putting down these enormous amounts with no intention to pay.
Oh, why are they trolling Brandon Sanderson?
Well, still, I mean, I'm sure he's in the many millions.
What is this? Is this for a new book series?
Yeah. He wrote 4 books during the pandemic because he had nothing to do. And he's releasing the 4 books on Kickstarter.
So here's my thing. So I guess I've never gotten into him, but I know
No, neither have I tried, but I just could. I'm not a big fantasy person.
I actually am. I know he's super popular. You like him, right, Francis?
I have never read anything from him.
Oh, you were like, I thought you were saying you like him.
No. I have no. I know he wrote the last 4 books of the Wheel of Time.
Yes, but you haven't read those.
I haven't read them. I stopped
because I know you love
before
Wheel of
he
Time.
Took over. Yeah.
Oh,
He wrote the last 4. I thought he just wrote the last one. He wrote the last 4 though.
The last 4 because Robert Jordan died in like 10th book I think was the last book he read, and there's 4 more after that, and I think Sanderson co-wrote the rest. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my wife was not very happy. I mean, he was okay, but she could definitely tell the difference in the authors.
Oh yeah,
going from him to Sanderson.
So let me get, I guess, in the chat and your guys' take on this. And I know this has come up with other people on Kickstarter, but Brandon Sanderson is one of the most successful authors right now, right?
Oh,
is what I would say.
Yeah, he's pretty wealthy.
So my thing is, why the fuck does Brandon Sanderson have to do a Kickstarter? And I know other people they've brought this up with, but I don't get it. Like, first off, obviously he can go to any publishing company, but even if he doesn't want to do a publishing company, right? Why would he need a Kickstarter to do his book?
Yeah.
Well, probably because he's going to get more money than going to.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Okay, so for him, that's good.
Book. Yeah.
But for me, I'd rather see people like you or us or other people, indies, get the money on Kickstarter, right? People who really need it. Brandon Sanderson doesn't fucking need a goddamn cent.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a big argument.
I'm not trying to diss Brandon Sanderson, but like I just don't. I'm always going to support indies. That's always my deal. Like what I'm going to argue for.
Yeah, there was a lot of independent creators like myself. I mean, whatever. When Keanu Reeves came out with his comic and it made like $1 million.
Oh, really?
Oh, did he do Kickstarter for his too?
Yes, he did Kickstarter for Berserker, and it was a huge success. But yeah, it kind of rubbed some people the wrong way. It's like, why not support indies creators like myself? But then some people make the arguments, well, it brought more eyes onto Kickstarter. But I think eventually, probably most of the major retailers will probably go to Kickstarter because Diamond, DC left Diamond.
Yeah.
And
they did?
Yeah.
Well, Diamond
they do just their own thing?
Yeah, I guess they're I don't know who's distributing them. I guess themselves, but Diamond takes a lot. I mean, a lot.
That's the big comic book distributor, folks. If you don't know what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're the only game in town, basically.
Yeah.
It's kind of monopoly.
They're the monopoly on it.
Yeah. And people, I mean, it was barely even worth it doing a comic book, really. Almost, and if you're somebody like me, because after Diamond gets done with you and real, the comic book publishing company, you're not making much money. There's I'm not going to name any names, but there's a person who writes for DC that does a GoFundMe to pay her bills, which is kind of yeah.
Oh, because she doesn't get very much for DC.
Apparently, I don't know the whole. I don't read DC. It's just what I've read.
I would believe it. I mean, I would believe that they probably don't make a ton unless you're maybe one of the very top, people.
Yeah, you really got to do a few comics,
like a Brian Michael Bendis or something, or Jeff Johns, or no one likes Diamond. Greg says.
Yeah. No.
Let me get some other thoughts. Greg says I thought Terry Goodkin was the highest grossing. So I didn't mean I don't know if Bryan Sanderson is the highest grossing, but I feel he's definitely one of the most elite authors, like known authors out there.
As a fantasy author, he's up there. As a fantasy author, he's probably top.
He'll be in the top 5, right? He's got to be top 5, I would say.
Yeah,
definitely.
He's doing it to judge the demand for the project. Chaz says.
Yeah. But
okay. I guess I think he's so popular. 100% guarantee you there's going to be a demand for anything he does.
Yeah, as soon as he debuts a novel, it's going to be.
What were you going to say, Francis?
No, I agree. Yeah, and like he could have done that even on his own website, and would have been fine. Like he didn't have to go through a third party like Kickstarter. He could have done it on his own.
He's making a lot of money because I've been getting emails from Kickstarter to advertising his comic book. So
that's another thing, though. I wish they would advertise Alpha Dogs or other stuff like that.
Well, it is frustrating because I was, after it was less than 8 hours, I was halfway funded and I didn't get a Project We Love tag. And those Project We Love tags really help out your Kickstarter because it brings it up to and I've seen other comics. I don't know how you get it because I've seen other comics that only had like $600 and they were a project we love. So I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I was under the impression that it's the algorithm of, hey, you're getting funding, but oh well.
I wonder if it's something like Facebook advertising where you have to pay for it to get.
No,
but I doubt it though, because that's probably
to the best of my knowledge, they look at your project and they say, oh, it's a cool project, and there's a lot of people funding it, so you get to be on the project we love. So maybe one day. I hope I don't know.
Oh. Book three.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm getting some more information here about this from the chat. Greg says, I wonder if Kickstarter makes it easier to do what you want rather than what the publisher wants. Well, yeah. I mean, 100%, I totally understand why he would want to just do it on his own. I don't think Brad Sanderson
has to answer to any editor.
Yeah, he's got
maybe
power.
not. You're right. That could be the point. But I mean, I definitely get it why it would be, it's as an author, why it's cool to be able to say, like, I don't have to deal with editors and publishers. But you're right. At his stage, he may not even have to.
You don't have to.
JC says it's a self-funded venture to indie publish the books and ship them direct to fans. He's also doing a subscription box of swag to be sent out monthly during the year. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I guess the underlying issue is that it takes away. Technically, if you're going into Kickstarter and that's the one thing you see, you may not even go further than that and look for the people who like are really trying to put their stuff out there, because you have the celebrity who's putting their stuff out there, and it's like, well, I don't have to go anywhere else. I found the celebrity guy. I found Keanu Reeves posting his comic book out there and stuff like that. It's like, well, you have a tendency not to wander beyond that when you have someone that big doing something.
Yeah, I guess. But the other argument would be they hope, well, maybe they will actually look at other things on Kickstarter, right? That's the other side of the coin, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, potentially, yeah.
Potentially.
But you're right. Free market. I mean, people do what they want.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're right. People can be very focused though on like, this is who I like. I'm just doing it for this person, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But even if a small percentage look at other things, maybe. Julie says there are some Patreon fiction writers clearing $10,000 a month. Now, see, I actually have. I mean, we have a Patreon here, of course, for this, but I've also been thinking of doing Patreon for my writing as well. So, I mean, listen, if you're an indie writer, though, and you can get enough fans to support you on Patreon, I don't have a problem with that, right? Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. Great for them, man. If people like their stuff so much. So maybe I don't have as huge an issue as I.
Yeah.
I guess when I see these, what is it, 15 million, did you say, or something? Or
first day it was 15 million. I think the second day it was like 24 million. But like I said,
that's the thing. When I hear these, that's when I hear those kind of numbers. That's just what drives me kind of nuts, right?
It's insane.
Well, didn't the people who made the show Felicity, when they did the movie, right? They went to Kickstarter way back when, and they got their movie funded through Kickstarter.
Veronica Mars did, right? Too. Didn't
Veronica Mars. Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
That was one of the first ones, I think. Yeah.
Kickstarter. I don't know.
It was one of those. Yeah, it was one of those sites.
It's crazy because when they fund it, it's not like they're getting any money back. They're just watching the movie. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ideal, Greg. Yeah, Greg. If that happens, absolutely, that's great.
Mm-hmm. And you know how much Jeff loves boats.
I didn't even see that. You're right. You know what, Greg? You've convinced me because you mentioned boats. You're sold me.
Jeff loves a good boat. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway. Speaking of boats. This has nothing to do with boats, but it's time to thank our. I'm sorry. Anything else you wanted to mention before we move on, John, about Alpha Dogs?
Yeah.
No, just like I said, if you like original story, if you love dogs, you'll be a fan of Alpha Dogs. It's pretty cool. At least go there at the very least. Check out the trailer.
Yeah, absolutely, folks. Check it out. Real Alpha Dogs on Twitter, and just search Alpha Dogs on Kickstarter after their site's back up.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
95% funded. If you want to be the one to push it over to 100%, I won't hate you for it.
No, he'll love you.
Yeah, I was gonna say he'll love you for it.
You're right, John. My JC, I'm just bitter because my Kickstarter to buy a boat does not make $15 million like Brandon Sanderson. Damn it, folks! Get me a boat.
Are you even near a body of water?
Well, when I was in San Diego, yeah, I was. It was great. I loved it. Now, now I'm near some lakes.
You can put a boat on a lake.
You can put a boat on a lake. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not near the ocean. I'm a few hours away from the ocean.
Okay.
Like 3 hours probably or so.
So you can't take full advantage of your new Kickstarter.
No, but if you get me a boat, folks, I'll do lots of writing on the boat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, what a great place to write is on a boat. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, let's thank our awesome Patreon supporters. Which folks, sorry, I'm all thinking about boats now. You can go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. And we're not even going to ask for $15 million. We'll just ask you for like $1, $2, $3, something like that.
It helps.
Yes, it does. It really, absolutely. If you pledge $3 or more per month, you get access to our after-hour show, which we'll do right after this show ends. Extra content every week. We're actually going to do a special fandom episode this Friday, which is if you're at $8 or more per month, you get access to that. And we're going to be talking about, which I think Francis came up with this idea, right? Everything Batman, right? So we talk a little bit. All right, come on. That's just
it's a Christian Bale version.
Yeah. Exactly.
But that's like too extreme.
A little bit.
But I know we talked a little bit about this last time, but we're gonna dive deep into breaking down all the movies and the animated shows and video games and all that stuff. So that'll be this Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Anyway, but let's thank our super shout out patrons at $10 or more a month or more.
Yes, hey everyone, thank you for giving a little bit of your time and money, in this case, to the super geeky super shout out patrons at $10 a month or more. Look, who let the dogs out? Of course, Marie and Justin Duran for K-Line Brand. They let the dogs out. Craig Ellen Poole, as Sean Connery said, "You're all the man now, dog." So yeah,
Finding Forrester.
Yeah,
right?
Finding. Yeah.
Nice.
The was that really like a what do you call it? What's the Matt Damon movie?
Good Will
I
Hunting.
never saw it.
Good Will Hunting.
Was that a Good Will Hunting-esque movie or no? I don't know.
Sorta, not exactly. Sort of.
No.
I mean, the kid's actually in college. He comes from just kind of a poor background.
Okay.
Finding Forrester is really good. I like Finding Forrester a lot.
Hey, yeah, look, he's got Sean Connery in it. It's worth watching already. Rachel J, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Victor Snyder, oh God, I ran out of dog puns. a dog, pop culture dog people. You know what though?
And Tony, like what you did in the beginning, Arsenio Hall.
Oh, well,
you're in the dog pound.
Okay, Victor Snyder. You, Tammy Anderson, you are the Snoop Doggy dog of them dogs. There, yo. Johnny Pappas, of course. You are doggone it. You're the best. Everything dog. I will. I'm gonna get through this. Everything dog. I only have 5 more. Okay. Terry Field. Oh God. Which spelled backwards is dog. So there you go.
It's not at all. Just as a
God
D.
spelled backwards. God spelled backwards is.
I thought you said Field spelled back. Terry Field spelled backwards.
No. I said, oh God, spelled backwards.
Okay. Yeah.
Michael. Oh, Michael. Hey, Michael. Welcome to this is the first.
Yeah, Michael. This is our first because he just joined last week and he's in the chat. I think. Thanks, Michael, for becoming a new Patreon.
You're the best, Michael Gilstrap. You are the best, and we say DOGG to you. Thanks, Cass.
Yeah.
And Zandria, look, a dog by any other name is a cat. So Zandria, thanks a lot.
I have some, but I'm seeing what you can come up with.
Okay, no, you do the last 2 for Jalou and Cetos.
Well, no, I want to hear what you have to say.
All right, and Jalou, unlike other people, you are an old dog whom we can teach new tricks to. That's what makes you so awesome.
And Cetos, You are the ultimate alpha dog.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate your support very much. Again, you go to patreon.com/supergeekedup. Any amount is super helpful.
I love that Snoop Dogg got people to sing. Thanks, Tammy. Yeah, I love it.
My mind and my money and my money and my mind. You can be. Wait, Michael, you want to be tortured? Or maybe he thinks that is torture what we just did.
Did we just torture you? I'm sorry.
By doing that? Well, sometimes it feels that way, probably, right?
It can be. It depends.
Come on, Michael, but you paid for that torture.
I know. You did.
By the way, Greg says that was Scooby-Doo's Batman. I guess you did. Kaz wants to get me. They're going to get me a dinghy. Okay, well, thanks. As a boat, I was hoping for a little bit better than a dinghy, but how about a jet ski? How about that? So James has been on our show multiple times. He's a great writer, director. He says, good for Mr. Sanderson. My beef with Kickstarter is the number of credit cards that get declined after your campaign ends.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because James has used Kickstarter for his stuff. Oh, because they put it in so early, it's probably, some of them have expired, right? And they got a new card, maybe? Is that what's happened?
Or either that, or they put a fake card number,
or they put a bad card in.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a huge bummer, right? You think you're getting all this money? How did that happen to you at all?
As far as not with the credit card, but I've had people that at the last 9th hour have withdrawn their pledge, which sucks. Luckily, I was still over the pledge, but yeah, that kind of stinks. I haven't had too many. I had only. I've had one so far in this campaign. So I'm up to 66 people. So for one out of 66, it's not too bad.
That's pretty good.
I had a bunch. Like I said, I had a few with the first one, but not enough to worry about. I mean, it's part of the game. It just happens, Buyer's remorse, I guess.
Well, look, we live in weird, tumultuous times right now, so it's a lot.
What are you saying?
Tumultuous.
Yeah.
Tumultuous.
Yeah. With the gas
the big vocab,
people are gonna want to buy comic.
Hey, look,
right now.
it's $7 in LA.
Wow. Okay, hang on. I wanted to. First off, I will say a great point that. I will not complain about the gas prices because of more important things are happening in Ukraine, and I will pay higher gas prices for that. But so that's the last political thing I'll say. I was guessing today what it was.
Electric car. That's what.
No, I don't. Actually. I don't at all. I know it sucks, right? I was guessing today because here it's for something, and I was like, oh, it must be over $5 in California. So it's actually $7. Is it really?
$7 in LA downtown.
Holy shit!
Well, they showed someone showed a picture of $9 in downtown, but I don't think that was. I think that was photoshopped. I know $6 to $7 is about right in downtown right now.
Woo.
Yeah.
Again, that's LA specifically, folks. Don't think that's
LA. Look, California has the highest gas prices in all the countries.
Well, because when I was in San Diego, it was about $1 more than here. Right now, or a little bit more, because California has this extra tax they add onto the gas. That's what they do.
Yeah,
a huge tax. Arena is here, who is actually, but we're supposed to tell. Okay, well, sorry, Greg, I just gave you away. That's his wife.
Greg gave him something,
but he can see. She can see him in the chat, and they're in the same house. Like, what the heck? I'm assuming. Thanks for being here, Arena. We appreciate it.
Marketing the Kickstarter by going on to Super Geeked Up.
So yes. Well, you know what? So that's a good question, though, particularly if people want to do one. Do you have any pointers on that there, John, about how to market?
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do a Kickstarter. It's a pain in the ass. It's like
it is like a second job. A lot of people say
it is. Well, if you're like me and start out from scratch, go on shows like this, and have a Facebook page that just inundates people until they want to kill you and unfriend you with your Kickstarter, really, and get on social media and it's just bugging the shit out of people, really. And hopefully have a nice group of friends that have a few bucks to give you. That's really where it starts, is getting friends and family, and they're going to be your biggest supporters, hopefully. And start with them and just expand and tell them, hey, share my posts, share my Kickstarter. The cool thing with issue 1 getting funded is I had a very small group of fans that, man, if I put anything on there, they're going to share it and even ask them, say, hey, will you share this, my post for me? Because Facebook will bury your posts. If you start, they have an algorithm. They want you to advertise with them. And from my experience, don't advertise. You don't ever make your money back.
I've only tried it once or twice. I haven't found it to be great either. Yeah.
No, I was just talking to him before we aired, and it hasn't. It's not worth it, unless you got a lot of money to burn, I guess. But it hasn't been worth it. I haven't made my money back for what I spent on the advertising, though. So
you got to go into the upper echelon of like corporate marketing of thousands of dollars before it makes any real dent. I think it's a tough road on kind of social
and honestly, it's actually I've done better with posting in group. Join a bunch of I'm probably joined 50 comic book groups, and I just inundate them with advertising. So
well, hopefully with conventions coming back soon and stuff like that, that'd be a great way to be like, boom,
Yeah, if you don't got the money to do what I did, I just this last week, I couldn't get a table, so I made up little 3x5 cards advertising the comic with a cool picture of the cover, and I just handed them out to people. Now I didn't make my money back yet with it, because what you're really selling, you're selling yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what you got to do. You just.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I always have those cards with me when I go to cons and stuff.
Yeah. And I think I got 1% of 100 cards, which is basically about how it runs. That's what they say. You get one person for every 100. But
absolutely. Greg says I can always already hear Rena telling me. See, Greg sees. I guess they're thinking about maybe doing a Kickstarter for their podcast. But yeah, I like to call it kind of polite persistence. So I think he's right. You just got to keep at it.
Yeah.
James says, I co-signed everything Greg's saying because James has also done successful Kickstarter. So there you go. Awesome. Great question, Rena. All right. So, hey, since we talk about boats so much, why don't you just show them why people talk about boats all the time in the show? Well, the chat, I should say.
Well,
what do you got in your hands there?
I won't show the boat first.
Dragons of a Different Tale, 17 Unusual Dragon Tales. That's the anthology France and I both have a story in. Came out a few months ago. Mark Spile is the one who came up with the idea. One of the editors, actually JC Mastro in the chat, is one of the editors and also has a story in it as well. And okay, show them the boat. They want to see the boat on the back cover.
Oh yeah, right here, right there.
There's the boat. Oh. Just because when I first showed it, I got excited there was a boat and I liked it, and then everybody freaking never lets me live it down now.
And here's the thing, we contributed and we would toot our own horn, but there's reviews out now that we didn't pay them or anything, and they seem to like it.
You know what? I'm actually ready for this right here.
They seem to like the reviews, so
yeah. I shared this with Francis yesterday because I just read these yesterday. Do I got the right screen up? Let's see if I do.
There was one review that said
Jeff's
the best. Screen. There was one actually.
Well, it didn't say just that. That was not the whole review. All right, hang on. Here we go. I'm going to start with yours though, Francis, because I pointed this out to you. So this is from wastanley.com. But wait, thanks to sorry, I'm trying to get over the right thing here. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Thanks to. I was trying to clear something off. Thanks to Marks for sending these to us through email.
Yeah.
So anyway, so these are just some like book sites and bloggers that have reviewed the book. They're very kind to do so. But look, there's Francis' story. Look at that. This is a beautiful story and another highlight for me.
Ooh.
Wow, you're a beautiful writer, Francis. See that?
I know. I'm gonna put that on my. I'm gonna tattoo that on my forehead and just be like.
I gotta plug in my computer. I'll be right back.
Oh, sure, of course. Tattoo it on your forehead. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'll tattoo it.
Hey, Martha. Hey, Martha. I hope you don't demand the tattoo. Now that John went away, I can do it.
Yeah.
Wait, hey, JC, I'm going to show yours. Here's you go, because you're in the chat right now. Let's see here. Perhaps my favorite story in the collection, Spirit of the Dragon, a brilliantly named heavy metal band, Dragon Fraggin'. JC, you got those shirts yet that I told you should make about Dragon Fragging? Because I'm going to wear one if you do. Here's the thing. I was actually I actually read this and one yours before I got to mine, so I was super happy that you guys got this great plays. As did Mark's, by the way. Sorry, I'm not going to show all these because I know you guys want us to do a show here, but
no, no, just go to yours real quick.
All right. Wait, the other one you mean?
The other one. Do the other one.
The other one. I mean, here, but I like this one too. He said it was a brilliant melding of heart, humor, and martial arts. All right, you want
the other one? Yeah, just do the other one. Don't show mine on this one because I don't have one on here. But yeah.
Well, but he references one of your characters, which they liked a lot.
I got referenced like 3 or 4 times, which is really nice.
And Connery, right? Connery.
Yeah, the Connery, the planet Terra, Nova Terra, and the Otter Dog, which is
Otter Dog.
One of my characters. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to read all this, obviously, folks, but this really made my day last night. That mine and Sophia's story. They where's the Sensei? Yeah, there she is. Yep. They pointed out as their 2 favorites, so that was pretty awesome because there's a lot of amazing, talented writers in this anthology.
It's always nice to get some good reviews.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see that. They chose mine as one of them.
I'm a first timer of any of this type of stuff, so to get any type of positive review is just like, oh, okay, maybe I did okay. Oh, good.
So this is outstandingcreator.com, which they don't just do books, but films and other stuff. They review and have awards. And actually, for these winners of Winter 2022, we were in 3rd place. The book I saw in the site.
Yeah, Amazon. Yes, James is an Amazon. Barnes
and
Noble.
And I'll put the link up right now. But anyway, that really made our day, I think, seeing those nice things about our stories.
It was really nice.
So thank you to both those sites. But here, if you go to this site, folks, books-to-read.com/Dragon's Tale, then you can find it on any of those sites Francis just mentioned. That link will send you you can go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble or Kobo, whatever you want to buy it from. There's a link there, print and digital. Although print buy to Barnes & Noble because Amazon's got the price all messed up.
Is it still doing? I'm checking right now to see if it's still.
I'm assuming they are
loaded. It is. Yeah. Wow.
But the ebook price is the same across the board. Yeah. But we really appreciate it if you guys can pick it up. If you do, please leave a nice rating review. That helps it get found more, by people. And who knows if I'm supposed to say this? I'm not going to get any details, but Mark's just contacted us about the next. We've already said that before. That's fine.
Next anthology. We're going to do one
about the next anthology. So it's already in the works, folks. Another new anthology. We'll tell you more when we have info.
Woot.
Oh, and JC was honored and humbled by the reviews. Yes. Awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
But thank you for asking, James, about picking it up. This wormy tome. I like that because of dragons. Very good.
Ooh.
All right. Excellent. All right, cool. Thanks, folks, for...
Maybe, Greg. Maybe I am the beautiful. Maybe, I mean, as the writer, I'm beautiful. You're probably right. Maybe that's what they really meant. Was like, they saw me.
Right.
They were overwhelmed by my beauty.
Francis, that goatee, it's so sexy. The mustache.
The hair.
Look out, Martha. You got competition. Oh, look at this. Tammy's rhyming here. The pellet with the poisons and the flagon with the dragon, the vessel with the pestle has the brew that is true.
I think is that a thing is that a thing? Did you make that up, Tammy? That's awesome.
Or do you think she's quoting something?
I don't know. I mean, I'm asking. Yeah.
This is also awesome. The book is in his local bookstore and local library system.
Awesome. Excellent. Thank you.
If you guys get me a boat, I will write the next one on it. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
All right. Before we get on to our geeky shenanigans, we like to do these refaces that Tammy sends us. You want to tell people what those are? And by the way, John's in some of these.
Oh, John made it. I love it. I love it when the guest gets onto the refaces. Refaces is an app on your phone.
Scary. My face is bad enough. Maybe it'll
no, stop.
Remember, I'm pretty sure that you two are one of the beautiful authors that are, writers that are mentioned, as Greg has mentioned that I was. So, it is an app on your phone that you can use to take your face off and put it onto different movies, television shows, other celebrities. So you too can be in the action and the fun and the Martha and. And all that good stuff. So there you go.
No, Martha, by the way, is Francis's girlfriend. If anybody doesn't know, He is beautiful, she says. Look at all these 5 hearts. And I only share them with you, Jeff. Oh, Martha, that means a lot to me. I'm really, you know how much I love that. The Martha, thank you so much. Sorry, that's another inside thing, Greg.
All right. Anyway.
Don't hate. He's like, let's get off of this. Come, everybody knows she shares you with me. So I don't know what you're saying.
I'm good with.
You don't know any more Italian? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what's wrong.
No, I don't need to be called anything other than shareable. I'm like a king size Kit Kat.
I think he was blushing too, Jay. So you're right.
Anyway, moving on.
All right. Oh, now we know how to embarrass Francis, but I will go on and share this. Here we go.
Yeah,
some refaces. Yeah. Boom.
It's all onto D&D there, Greg. Oh my God, you're the.
What is this from, though?
It's from that first Scream.
Oh shit! Is that Matthew Lillard's character?
No, I think that's the original killer. The other. Oh, maybe it is.
No, Matthew Lillard was one of the originals. It was him and Skeet Ulrich.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think you're right. I think that's Matthew Lillard.
Ooh. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, of course.
Yeah, you got to get freeze.
Say the line.
All right, everyone, chill.
Yes, it was Stu, who was played by Matthew Lillard. Okay, thank you, Scorpio. Fref forever, Tammy says. By the way, that's our ship name, John. Francis and Jeff makes Fref. The audience came up with that at one point. What do we got here? Oh, look, it's John S. Han Solo.
That's hilarious.
Look at the hair, the way it's going on.
I love it. Just the way it goes over like that, yeah.
I love you. I know.
That's great.
All right, what do we got next? Oh, here's another Han Solo.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually great. Look, the face fits perfectly.
Perfectly on there. I'm telling you, John, you got to cosplay as Han Solo next time you go out to.
Yeah, look at all the cats I have. Karate cat. What is this from, though?
I think that's from Big Bang Theory, maybe.
I want to guess that too. Is it Sheldon or something?
Yeah,
Sheldon.
Like it.
Does Sheldon like cats?
I have no idea. I never saw the show, so
I didn't either, except like clips. Oh my God! Look at you.
What is that? From Batman. That's from the Batman.
The new one. You're Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Yeah, when he was
looking pretty good there.
Well, it has to be.
That's why I share you with Martha. Oh, am I Catwoman? Am I Catwoman?
You're Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman.
Yeah, no wonder Batman can't resist her.
It's very obvious on that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Batusi.
Oh God.
It's me and you. There's you. There's you when the mustache comes in.
Yeah. When the hands are covering, can't put my face in there, but there you go.
No, that's awesome.
All right. Let's see anything else here.
Not enough glitter for.
Oh wait, what do we got here?
Is that you? What travels down an alley and has? Oh no!
Oh no! It's. Oh wait, I gotta go back to the beginning. What was the beginning? What travels down an alley has holes in it? Oh God! It's a.
Oh my God!
It's a bowling ball. Your parents were bowling balls. That's actually really funny, Tammy.
Yeah,
thank you for sharing that one. Oh my gosh, you sent us a lot today.
Yeah, look at that!
Is this from the new Batman?
From Gotham.
Oh, the show Gotham.
Yeah. The Joker in the Batman is insane. It looks nothing like.
There's a Joker in the Batman. I thought it was the Riddler. The Riddler. Let's see.
Oh,
is this Wheel of Time?
Wheel of Time, yeah.
Is that me? Who am I?
I don't remember her character, but she's one of the magic users in the show. What? That's weird that you're doing. It's like
because you're talking about it. We were talking about
it. Yeah.
All right. So who am I? Who are you? Who are you? And who's John?
John's not in. John is.
On the right.
Yeah. So you are Moraine. You're the main character, the main female character.
Naturally.
And then I am who you were in that previous clip. but I don't remember their names because they're not major characters. They're kind of the
Okay.
side characters, so I don't remember their names.
The three of us look like sexy ladies. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Well, John's the one showing off the cleavage.
Yeah. $1 million. Yeah, Tammy, you went out of. Oh, look at you. Who are you?
$1 million. Why are we saying? Now I'm saying $1 million.
Younger TV. Oh, the show Younger.
Probably. I don't know.
You look good. Look at it. You look nice with that long hair, though.
I should take my hair down.
Yeah. You should dye it blonde.
Yes.
Oh, full schnizzle, my dizzle. Is that you, a Snoop Dogg?
I can't tell.
Yeah, actually can't tell either because he also has facial hair. Is this Love Boat?
Captain Steaming.
That's great.
Who is this?
It's Love Boat. Yeah, Captain Steaming, right?
It is Love Boat. Okay, good. I'm right.
Because you want your own boat, right? Because that's why you're.
Perfect. Yes. Oh, I can captain the Love Boat, and as we know, we give great love advice, as we found out earlier. Or hang on, almost. I think. Oh my God, so many. I captain. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
give it all you got, Captain. All right. Who are you? Are you Captain? Oh my God.
America,
sorry, I don't know what just happened there.
That
one doesn't want to load. Okay, sorry. You're Captain America.
Oh, no, they're not loading anymore.
These are loading anymore. All right, sorry. That's all you get, folks. Maybe more in after hours.
Yeah, we'll do some more in after hours. Yeah, because you're right, James. We could do a whole. This is the whole thing.
It could be its own show. You're right. Yeah, Captain Stubine. John is the most busty. That's all that matters.
That's true.
Horribly funny. I don't know about probably the whole thing actually. Martha Marks joins us. Marks, you missed all our chat about Dragons of a Different Tale and showing the reviews and talking about the new one. Oh man, Marks, but we're glad you're here.
Of course.
It is Big Bang Theory. Topical very top. Tammy's always topical, man. She's always like doing whatever we're talking about. It's amazing.
That's what's so fun about this game.
All right. Let's see. Oh, so by the way, that's his favorite, I guess, from the screen. Love that actor ever since. And he plays Shaggy, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's a really good actor.
I did. Yes, you're right, Tammy. Thank you. You got a boat. That's all right, Marks. Don't worry. That's fine. You can watch the replay. And we do it every show anyway, pretty much. All right, so let's see here. Now, folks, we are going to go on to remember, we do a special fandom episode this Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/supergeekedup. We're all talking all Batman stuff, all the different movies, shows, video games, comics, whatever you think about Batman-wise, we'll talk about it.
And if you want to be like Batman, you'll like, subscribe, and batarang the bell.
Nice. Batarang that bell. Yes.
Be like the Batman with his sexy chest. And
bring that like button to justice.
Be vengeance.
Yeah. Be the knight.
Be the knight.
All right. Our next super geeky question is, so I just got King of Fighters 15 recently. It's the first time I bought a fighting game in a long time. And that's not even a series I've played really much.
I was going to say, but all the fighting games, it's King of Fighters. Wow.
Well, it just came out, man.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm really enjoying it. It's like so many characters. It's crazy. And it looks great. Anyway, who's your favorite fighting game character? Because that came out. That's a question. Any fighting games. There's been lots of series over the years, of course. What? Oh, really liked. Very good. Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Scott. Thank you. All right, John, who is your favorite fighting game character?
With my limited knowledge of video games, I would have to still say Ryu from Street Fighter 2 back in the day. That was a lot of fun when he was shooting his fireball out of his hands. That was pretty awesome.
Hadouken!
Yeah, exactly. Right? That was great.
That's what he said for that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was something else for the uppercut. The fight.
Well, yeah. So there was a short-lived, like maybe 10, 15 years ago, Street Fighter High. It was a little YouTube series done by a bunch of people. I don't know who. And there's a scene where Ryu is trying to ask Chun-Li to prom, actually Chun-Li's asking Ryu to prom, and so she says she asked him, "Can I ask you out to prom?" And his response was, "Sure, you can." and because that's the attack, right? When he does the uppercut.
Right.
But it's that
That's
scene. That's all I needed.
Is it live action or animated?
Live action.
Oh, cool.
I gotta watch that. Street Fighter High. I've heard about that. Sounds hilarious. Because they should totally go to prom together.
Yeah,
They end up doing.
But Ryu was that was my go-to character, man. And he's still my favorite Street Fighter character to play in Street Fighter 2. That was my first fighting game that I got super into was Street Fighter 2.
Mm-hmm.
Played the shit out of that game.
I think most people's first fighting game they got into.
So Ryu is a great choice, and like he's the one I want to see be the protagonist generally, or Chun-Li. I love Chun-Li too. Like love Chun-Li so much. Actually, she's probably got to be my choice, to be honest with you. Since you already took Ryu, I'll take Chun-Li.
Okay,
sure.
Because those have always been my two favorite. Why is that? Would it be your choice?
No.
Is that going to be yours? No. He's like, no. I like the Brussels version of Guile.
No, my favorite is Lei Wulong from Tekken because he does drunken boxing in.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love him as he was my go-to every time I played Tekken was Lei Wulong because he was the Jackie Chan character. I'm like,
right.
Got to pick that guy.
Right. Multiple. Who's the Bruce Lee character?
Oh God. It was like it was some weird name.
Well, even Street Fighter has one, right? Too. Like the action, the martial arts star guy.
Martial Law. That's his name. Martial Law was the
from Tekken, right?
Yeah.
Martial Law. Yes. Also, a great show starring Sammo Hung.
Yes. Oh yeah. And Arsenio Hall, right?
Yes, Arsenio Hall was in it too. Yeah. How many times are we gonna mention him today? Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna bring it full circle though.
By the way, Greg says King of Fighters is objectively the best. I like Tekken more though.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why I didn't get into King of Fighters. It's actually really fun. It's really good.
One of the first. Yeah, next to Street Fighter, it's one of the originals. So
it's got to be right because they're on the fucking 15th one. I'm like, how much? There's been 15 of these games. Wow, holy shit.
They've been around for a while. Yeah.
Oh, he rung that bell. Bataranged. He says,
awesome. Thank you.
Sub-Zero is my favorite Mortal Kombat character. That's a great choice, Kaz.
Oh yeah, sure.
The good old freeze thing there. Scorpion for Mortal Kombat is JC's choice. Mm-hmm. Get over here. I was a Vega Blanca guy, James says, back in the pizza parlor days. Oh, good old pizza parlors playing the video games. Even Street Fighters go to school, Mark says. Yeah, how do you think they learn to be a Street Fighter?
Yeah, of course.
Greg says, I'm sure with no sarcasm, Jean-Claude's Street Fighter movie is the best movie. Now, you actually do like it, though, right, Francis?
I love Street Fighter, the movie.
Yeah.
And I love that Jean-Claude is Guile. And just because it's just so dumb. Having a belt.
Oh, yes, I am the American soldier.
It's like, yeah, he's the all-American. Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. But no, I love it. Raul Julia's not
Raul Julia there you go, as M. Bison.
Oh,
Kylie Minogue was, of course, Cammy. Yes, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, Rena loved Martial Law with Sammo Hung. It's so fun. I totally agree. I wish it ran longer than 2 seasons.
Needed to, yeah.
Greg, you worked on Mortal Kombat 11? Greg, do you do video game design? I didn't even know that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Greg, why are you hiding these secrets here?
No, come on now.
Jeez. All right.
We're going to talk about this when you're back on.
Yeah. I agree, JC. Jean-Claude Van Johnson, it was a great Amazon series. Super funny, poking fun at himself, but it only lasted 1 season. Mm-hmm. Jade from Mortal Kombat. Was she in with a Melina and Katana? Was she the green version of them?
The daughter of Katana, I think.
Oh, because Katana is also one of my favorites.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Katana Jade has the staff. Katana has the fans. She doesn't have a katana for some reason, despite her name being Katana.
Oh wait, I thought Melina had the fans. No, what's Melina had then?
The Sai. Doesn't Melina have the Sai?
I thought Katana had the Sai. Oh, see, I get all fucking confused.
I don't know. Who knows?
All right, fine. You're right. It's kind of funny. Her name's Katana, but she doesn't.
No katanas. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be Scorpion. Oh, Scorpio. That makes sense. Scorpio loves Scorpion. Yeah. But I think it said he had nothing to do with that. I would mercilessly and unapologetically spam that harpoon. That's the thing that can get annoying though, right? With the Hadoukens or the freeze, you keep doing it, right? Yeah. We gotta jump. You gotta time your jump right. And kick him in the face. Her weapons are OnlyFans. I get it. You get it?
That's pretty good.
I would subscribe to Katana's OnlyFans site. Is you just getting it now?
Which one is the one with the monster face? One of those women has.
That's Melina. That's Melina. I know. I don't want her. That's disturbing.
Yeah. Stay with
all right, there you go. So anyway, yeah, fighting games are great. I'm glad I'm finally getting back into them. Because I played them all the time. Used to when I was younger. That's also when I was better, though, man. I wish I was as good as I was at games when I was younger as I was when I was younger.
Yeah, well, we don't have that same hand-eye coordination that we did when we were kids, where we're just like, "Oh, I got this," you know.
Yeah, and I actually enjoyed memorizing a million fucking moves and button combinations.
God, yeah, Primal Rage. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a blast from the past right there.
It is.
Yeah, and there was a Super Nintendo game that was all claymation. It was a bunch of claymation Clay Fighters, I think it was called actually.
Was it?
Yeah, Clay.
When we were in the arcade, one of the early ones was Virtua Fighter. Sega's.
Virtua Fighter was another good one. Yeah, I love Virtua Fighter. That was a great one. Yeah, there's a lot of fighting games. A lot.
Yeah, they had the X-Men ones or Marvel versus Capcom. You know.
Oh yeah, those were cool.
I like playing those X-Men characters. Like we could play Psylocke.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Marvel versus Capcom, things like that. Yeah.
I'm surprised they should bring that back, man. They should update it for current gen.
They keep updating, and look, Street Fighter has 6 coming out, so they're updating some of them. But
yeah,
you know,
that's good. It's been a while since 5.
Yeah, bring back Soul Calibur, bring back all those weird, you know.
Greg said retirement homes are going to be a bunch of LAN parties with carpal tunnel. That's funny.
Oh my god, I hope so. I miss LAN parties. Kidding me? Oh man.
Is that when you're all in the same room?
And yeah,
and they're all connected, right? Local
together. Yeah. Through the little not coax cable, you know, the Ethernet cables. You just connect them all together in a little LAN party.
So James, Darkstalker love. I never really got into Darkstalkers, though. I do like the art style of the game.
Morgana and the cat lady.
Oh, Morgana, yeah.
And the Dracula. I forget who's the vampire guy. I remember his name. But yeah,
because they're all kind of like monsters, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're all, they're all, what do you call it? Because there's a Frankenstein and there's like a mummy character. So
like
yeah,
horror types monsters, right? Yes,
yeah.
Horror style.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys, for all those fighting characters. You can keep putting them in there, of course. But we got one last game for you to do before we wrap up tonight. Francis, what's that?
Well, look, you guys have been chatting. Let's go ahead and do it in a super way by doing Super Chat, which is where John will play a physical fictional character and a physical one. He does both. He's really good at it. And that fictional character will be suggested by the audience. Well, Jeff and myself, we're going to play other characters that can only use the stuff that you say in the chat room as our dialogue. So we need a scene suggestion from you guys right now on what we could be doing with our lovely characters. Actually, I think we should also get character suggestions as well.
Yeah. So first, really, just get a character suggestion for John, and then we'll pick characters that make sense with that character
based off of that character that you give to John.
So give us a character suggestion for the scene, and then we're gonna need you to start putting in goofy chat ideas for Francis and I to say, "Hey James, that's awesome, man! Like I just never really played it Darkstalkers much, so I don't really know too much. You know, if it's cool or not. But I'll take your word for it. It's probably great." I do have a Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers graphic novel, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Prepare for some alliterative hero names. Well, the alliteration is the best. So, Tyrion Lannister, that's a Game of Thrones, right?
Yes.
Is that what's his face's?
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage, yes. Who's currently what's his face? Like all these things, what's his face is what's his face.
It's also Cyrano.
Yeah. Chef Boyardee. Somebody says this every show now. So, Kaz, are you saying Chef Boyardee every show and saying Boats, or is somebody else saying Chef Boyardee?
No, Boats is no. Boats
that's Kaz. That's always Kaz.
There's Kaz too.
Yeah.
But Chef Boyardee is just an excuse for you to do your Italian accent.
Well, I know they love it. All right, Count Chocula, which is my favorite cereal. Alpha Dog. Hey, look, you could play your own character. That's kind of cool.
Your character.
Well, because hang on. Does he? You don't have the answer to this because anything away. I know in the preview the Mean Dog talks. In issue 1, does Buck talk or he just
Yeah, no, they both talk. They can talk. The dogs can talk to each other. They can't talk to the humans.
So the buck can't talk to humans.
No,
but he can understand the language of humans,
what
right?
You're saying, but he can't speak. Their language.
The doggy doodler. I like that. Sorry, yeah, we're doing real one, Scorpio, but I like the doggy doodler. Bring that up on another one when we do. We need that. Gambit, Mario, Sauron. All right, James, who do you want to be? Do you want to be? You can be your own character, Alpha Dog, or one of these other characters,
or the honeybee from the Honey Nut Cheerios cereal.
You could.
Oh boy, I guess I'll pick Gambit. I guess I like Gambit.
Great choice. Love Gambit.
Yeah, mon ami.
Yes. Oh, I think I will do my French accent because I will be a buddy of Gambit. I don't know. We'll see what we're going to be.
I could do my French accent, mon ami.
Oh, good. Oh, there you go. Well, I'll do French accents. So you'll be.
We're all going to do French accents.
Jeff will be Lumiere.
I'll be Lumiere.
Yeah.
Do you want to be
a French character?
You be a Guile. Jean-Claude Van Damme's Guile is basically French.
I guess so. I'll take it.
All right. By the way, don't be sad, Scorpio, because you have to, when we do the superhero sound effects game, please say this again. Commander Clitoris. Please suggest that one when we do another game. You're having a clitoris for dinner, Martha? What?
No, excuse me. He's having cereal for dinner.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Martha. Just teasing. All right.
I like the Garfield, the cat, and not the president.
James Garfield, the president. That's who we would obviously thought of right away.
Well, yeah.
Glad you specified that. All right. So John is Gambit. I'm Lumiere. You're Guile.
Yeah.
We need. Okay. So, what's the fucking? Do we need a scene, or are we just going to?
We don't need a scene. Well, here's the scene.
Well, no, we should do something for help John out, get a start.
Right. Okay. You guys come up with a scene real quick.
All right, give a scene for Gambit, Lumiere, and Guile from Street Fighter. Martha says, "Oh no, okay. Well, at least she enjoyed the joke."
They're at Mardi Gras, and I just slipped up my shirt. How about that?
Oh, well, a lot of people would like to see Gambit's chest, I'm sure. Absolutely.
Oh, James, that would have been a good one. The Detective Clouseau from the Pink Panther.
Yeah, Clouseau. Yeah.
Clouseau is.
We'll do him another time too. Yeah. They're in the '80s sitcom very special episode. Okay, or Gambit wasn't okay. Well, Gambit Gone Wild. That's basically Mardi Gras, right?
Yeah, there's Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We're at Mardi Gras. We're all going wild. And now, folks, what we need you to do is, so John, can you click on the private chat for a minute?
Sure.
Just so you don't know what we're about to say.
Oh God.
You can't be prepared.
Okay.
So folks, start putting in like whatever lines you want us to say in the chat. It can be goofy, whatever you want. Just put in a whole bunch, and we need a lot to work with here. So what we're gonna do is John, we're just gonna say random things that the chat is giving us to say.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want as Gambit, and you're gonna try to respond to this nonsense we're giving you in whatever way you want. Okay.
Okay.
And just try to make sense of this.
I one day I want to do Scorpios. They are they are candle shopping and sampling scents. I love the idea of just like superheroes going into a candle shop and just sampling
scents. Yeah, nice.
It smells very good.
Oh, I like this listener's make suggestion though. They're at the comic store looking for the Alpha Dogs comic. That would have been cool too. Who? Well, maybe there'll be a comic store in New Orleans where we're in the scene. You know, maybe we'll walk into one.
There you go.
New Orleans is a great town, by the way. I love New Orleans. I've been there. All right, I guess keep them coming. We got enough to get started, but keep them coming, folks, during the host scene, please. All right, so John is Gambit. I am Lumiere. Francis is Guile from Street Fighter. We're at Mardi Gras, going wild. This is called Super Chat. Do you want to? I guess maybe I'll start with one of the chat things. How about this?
Well, I guess so.
Well, just to make it a little easier. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I could go for a hamburger.
We need some French fries.
Don't touch my wee.
Chocolate blue.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That's funny.
You can respond to any of this. Just jump in whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. It's cool. You guys are entertaining enough.
Oh, well, wait a minute. We could change it up to where, John, do you want to read the?
How about that? Okay, cool.
Yeah, do you want to?
So click back on the comments. You can go back to the comments. So you can read. You can pick any of these things to read that you want
as a response to and I'll just take.
And Francis, do you want to be the person in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
do that. So Francis will kind of keep responding to us, but you and I can just pick whatever things we want from the chat to say.
Okay, all right. Touch my tummy, or I laugh like a Pillsbury Doughboy.
Why are you? Well, I don't want to touch your tummy because we're at Mardi Gras. We want to throw the beads around and get the ladies naked.
Oh, yeah, oui. Hey, would you please tune my banjo and fiddle?
Oh, is that a euphemism for your penis? I mean, I'll tune anyone's banjo because I just like to do weird and funny stuff.
Yumbo my gumbo.
That's what I was about to do. Nice.
That was pretty good.
Your gumbo. Oh man, you guys are really into this whole party thing. Here's a bead there, a gambit, because you showed me your gumbo and it's a mighty good gumbo. It is. Mon ami, yeah, here's some beads.
Oh, I like to draw from your deck.
Wait, did you say deck?
Deck. No, deck.
No, deck, yeah. Well, it's so funny. You talk about drawing from a deck. I have myself a deck right here. Got some cards to play around with because Gambit likes to throw them around for some weird reason.
I like solitaire unless I got someone to play with.
Well, luckily for you, you got us, so you don't have to worry about it. We'll just go around and throw some, get the ladies to show them their chest, their tatas.
Oh, someone please powder my beignet.
What is your obsession with your penis? Lumiere, you're a candle. You don't even have a penis. I can't believe that you're just so into it. But you know what? I like it. It's my thing. It's all good. I love it.
Christa pour, mon ami.
I don't speak French. I am not from France. Look, I get it, Gambit. Usually trying to show off your French accent and all the French words, I don't know any of this French stuff. I'm just here to kick ass and do the splits.
Well, it's time to get out. Make like a Jean-Claude and split.
Hey, you stole my line. Don't do that. Come on. We're supposed to have fun. Even though I keep saying I'm Jean-Claude, I'm really Kyle. But that's okay. I can't tell the difference because, I don't know how to act really. But I love to kick.
All right, let's end it there with the kick. How about that? That's funny. I was about to do the split line and you say the split. Thanks everybody for those goofy lines. We appreciate it.
I do love that. Yeah, Lumiere with all his penis lines. Come on now.
I'm just reading what the chat's giving me, all right?
Oh, yeah.
You interpreted them as penis. Beignets obviously are the ass, not the penis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
By the way, beignets are one of the most delicious things you will ever eat in your life. I highly recommend them if you've never had one. It's a donut like times 10 in deliciousness.
And just covered in powdered sugar, in which you will then be covered in.
All right, now who's getting sexual? Which is fine.
Which is fine.
Les bon temps brûlé. Let the good times roll.
Voulez-vous coucher
Bon temps.
avec moi?
All right. Well, if you pour some sugar on me, powdered sugar on me, yeah.
Oh, I tried that last week.
Yeah. Is that what the line came in last week?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I got any crepes? Oh, I love crepes. Particularly if we're in where do we get crepes, Francis? When we're where?
Only if you're in Tijuana. If you're in Tijuana, Mexico, that's the only place you should be getting crepes because that's what we do. Not tacos, not authentic Mexican tacos, not authentic Mexican.
We got crepes. They're really good. Wait a minute, Martha. You don't like the beignets in Downtown Disney? Is that what she's saying?
She doesn't like incredibly sweet things.
Oh, Martha, they're delicious.
She prefers her sweets a little more muted.
I know. She likes the pineapple.
Yeah.
All right.
Pineapple's her favorite.
All right. Anyway, all right, folks. Thank you so much for all the help with that. Thanks, John, for being a good sport with that Koopa game. No, it's really hard. It's really hard. Yeah. I don't know why we gave you the hardest thing to do.
No, we can't.
All right. So anyway, well, let's give some links out again here. So at Real Alpha Dogs on Twitter, as you can see on the screen right there. Yes. You can go to Instagram and also follow him, alpha_dogs_comic.
Now, Kickstarter is still in maintenance right now, so best to probably in the morning go in there.
But it said only an hour, so it probably should be up within a few minutes, I would think, or 10 minutes.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it's kind of over the hour, and I'm refreshing, and it's still not loading. So give it.
Yeah, of course. As soon as
Kickstarter,
I go on your show.
Kickstarter, stop freaking promoting Brandon Sanderson's page. They're probably just doing all the work on his page, is what they're doing.
Probably clearing out all the trolls.
So, but no, go in the morning. Yes. Get him over 100%. Get John to the first stretch goal. Let's get that at least the first stretch goal, because then all the good stuff happens right after that. It's going to be great.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm so close.
So close.
Any
support stretching
would be greatly appreciated, and you get an awesome comic too.
Yeah. Now wait, is the Tumblr separate to the stretch goals, or is that something?
No, it's separate. It's a one of the tiers. One of the rewards is
one of the rewards of the tiers. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. I've sold 3 so far, so
very nice.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go.
But there's a lot of. I still got one of the tiers is, I don't know if anybody's heard of Stray Dogs, the comic book.
Stray Dogs. I had no.
Yeah, it was a huge indie comic book last year, and it's actually going on this year too. And the artist, it just won Best Indie Comic of 2021.
Oh wow!
And, and it sold hundreds of thousands of copies. I mean, probably millions, really.
Wow!
The artist is doing sketch covers for Alpha Dogs, so that's pretty cool. I mean, those are one of a kind.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
And another cool stretch goals. Our artist, he's doing cartoon drawings of your dog. That's one of the. So you send a picture of the dog, and he does drawing of it, colors it. It looks beautiful. There's some. He did it for the first Kickstarter too, and there's a couple examples on the tier there. You can see of a few that he did, and they loved him. They look great.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
That's super. Yeah, man. You really did a lot of great preparation. That's awesome.
Yeah. Going all out on this one. Love it.
I did. Yeah.
That's the way to do a Kickstarter, folks. Yeah, like he's doing it.
Yeah, and you can buy all the different covers and catch-up issue. So, yeah, there's a lot of great rewards on there for people to check out.
Sweet. All right, awesome. And Martha says, yes. Haha, me and Francis both love pineapple. Pineapple pen, Kaz says. This is referencing an earlier show.
Yeah. No, I thought that was I have a pen, I have a pineapple pen. You never heard that song? Okay, it's a song.
No, it's a song? Pineapple pen?
It's a really short song, but I have a pen, I have an apple pen. I have a pen, I have a pineapple pen, apple pen, pineapple pen.
I'm just going to believe you.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's all the song is those words. Is pen.
No, it's really good. Pineapple. It's amazing.
It was like #1 in Japan for like months. Thank you. See, yeah. Pen,
all right, Kaz, just go talk about boats.
Listeners make notes too, so he's got it.
All right, cool. So, folks, yes. So there you go. There's all the links for John. A big thanks to John for coming on and geeking out with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Of course. And remember, folks, you can also find Francis over at
Sincere Sarcasm, where, like Mark says, I make stuff up to make friends. So,
is that what Mark says?
It says you don't have to make up stories to make friends. He just that's the last thing you said.
Oh, that's great.
I do, Marks. Why do you think I wrote in that anthology, Marks? So I can make friends.
Kaz, I think this is really inappropriate to be calling Francis a creepy Asian guy.
No, I'm a creepy Asian guy. I can admit that.
I'm assuming he's talking about someone else, actually.
He's talking about the guy who sang the song. He's a creepy Asian guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And okay, there's the supergeekedup.com. That's the website for the other stuff we do, and the YouTube page you're watching right now. Again, please, hit the like button, smash the bell, batarang the whatever else there is. I don't know.
All of that stuff. Just do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. Just bangarang it.
Bangarang it? Okay. All right, cool. Thanks so much, folks. Again, we're going to be doing after hours right after this. Patreon.com/supergeekedup. That's where you go to watch it if you're a Patreon supporter at $3 or more per month. And we're going to have a lot more fun. The rest of you, we'll be back next Wednesday. 11, no, I keep doing the old time. And I haven't been that time in a while, actually, now. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Hey, one of our favorites, Marisa Wolf, is back with a fellow author, Melissa Althoff. Actually, Marissa's going to be on 2 weeks in a row because there's a bunch of authors coming on.
Yeah.
So they're going to be, yes. Thank you, Kathy, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching live. And if you're watching in post, thank you just the same. We appreciate it. Go support Alpha Dogs, and good luck. Good luck with all the rest of the campaign there, John. Please keep us updated on it. And we'll see everybody soon. Until then, stay geeky, everybody.